Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac. We're due for an Eden run. We kind of did our Isaac and a random, and then maybe we've done 2 Eden runs in like the last 3, but that's okay. Guppy's Head and no, it's Dead Onion. I thought it was Monstrous Lung, and we start with Wiggle Worm, as if Hookworm last time wasn't crazy as enough. 9xW4 HFV9. Truth be told, this is actually a pretty swell start, although I wish that hadn't happened. That's not gonna make it easy, but in my opinion, we actually got 2 of the best items in the game. Admittedly, Dead Onion is good, but it comes with a pretty major negative associated with it, which is that its range is terrible. It's basically like piercing shots with the corresponding negative. However, the piercing shots effect is amazing, and it's much easier to get a range upgrade, or a shot speed upgrade for that matter, than it is to get piercing shots to begin with. So we're already a little bit ahead of the curve as a result of that. Let's hopefully fight the Haunt on this floor. Oh, well, Pin is actually gonna get shit on. Pin versus piercing shots is not gonna work out that well for Pin. I think Pin is gonna lose that battle. And we'll pick up hopefully like HP. And yeah, that's pretty good as far as HP goes. I'm on the verge of calling this one a 1 run already, and it's not quite there. But it's getting close. And that would be really exciting, to be able to get to, what would that be now, 12 wins in a row? 12 wins, like almost all of which have been accomplished while I've been under the influence of some over-the-counter cold medicine. It's not like that's a major accomplishment, but we're getting up there, Demon Baby is an acceptable pickup as well. Nice little touch for us to hurt enemies who get a little too close. I'm gonna be a little more aggressive than you would probably expect here, because I would really, really like to get to 5 cents so we could, if not get an arcade, at least get a Spirit Heart from... Oh, never mind. All is forgiven. Let's see what we get in here. If there is a Spirit Heart, which there is... Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back this way. And I'm not going to kill myself, but I'm going to hurt myself here. And I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to open that. And I immediately regret that decision. But I'm going to use the Sun card right away. We'll take Wheel of Fortune with us, and we'll buy our Spirit Heart and go down to the next floor. My hope was that we'd get something a little bit more out of control good than that. But, what's done is done, and this should still set us up pretty nicely for a deal with the devil on the next floor. We're already ahead of the 8-ball when it comes to actually becoming Guppy, and we're a little bit ahead of the 8-ball time-wise as well. Range, shot speed. Range, shot speed. Let's chant it. This is what we need. But also, I'm not gonna shit on damage upgrades if the game would like to give us those as well. I'm also not gonna shit on a little bit of extra pocket money there. That helps out. Can't quite get into zany... I'll stick with Wiggle Worm. We take Flatworm all the time. Can't quite get into zany tangent territory yet. We're not quite at that level of like familiarity with this particular run right here, but it's gonna come in due time, I think. If we just have like one awesome setup right here. If this is Small Rock, cancel Christmas and plan an even better Christmas. It was not, but the extra Spirit Heart doesn't hurt. And actually, Dead Onion is a great counter to the Haunt, I think. Hit both of the little Haunts at the same time, and it does a decent amount of damage. I usually get way too close and personal with the Haunt anyway, so it's not like this is really putting us at a serious disadvantage relative to where I normally am. Demon Baby, put your head in the game, please. You're really letting the team down right now. Please shoot so that I can have a little bit more confidence. There we go. Super easy. Toothpicks is a big help. And Abaddon, huh? So I'd say that this is probably a 1 run at this point. This is what people complain about when they say, oh, trademark Northern Lion luck in action. I can totally understand why. This is a run of staggering value already. Just really still seconds into the game. We're probably minutes, you'd say, at this point, but... I'm not sure if our shot speed has increased, but definitely our rate of fire has gone way the F up. And I'll go to our curse room, because again, getting the Guppy items would be amazing for us. Our flies are going to be super valuable for us as a result of the fact that, Abaddon gives us plus 1.5 or times 1.5 damage. No matter which one of those it actually is, it's good. I'm happy with it, let's put it that way. And the soul pretty much takes us to the HP cap. It's a run that's so good that I'm almost embarrassed right now. Alright, we can do something a little funky here. No, nothing special. Are You a Wizard kind of sucks. Luck Down sucks, the big one. Amnesia sucks. Telepills actually sucks because I was going to do something there. Did we forget to go to a room? What I was going to do is I was going to blow up. Well, we still have the stone chest in there, right? We're so close to the HP cap. I'm just going to go back for it and do this. Wheel of Fortune, blow them both up. See if we get something valuable out of it. You know, honestly, I'm going to stick with Wiggle Worm. But if we were playing, like, strictly a game to win, we would have taken Mom's Pearl. And it would have paid for the Spirit Hearts that we lost in the process there. We're not hurting for time here, so we might as well check out all the rooms, and I think that's all the rooms, and we've already gotten something from that, which was, oh yeah, the soul. A very, very good pickup. I'm not going to go to our shop. I'm not going to take Flatworm. Let's just get the hell out of this cursed floor and never speak of it again, except for, you know, of course, to remember that we got some of the best items in the game. And Curse of the Labyrinth means that if we actually, like, finish this floor quickly, we're going to be super fast here, and I'm not necessarily incentivizing that. I'm not saying that I want to finish the run super fast. I'm just saying if it happens, and our damage is like really incredible here. If it happens, it's a little, not unprecedented, but it's a rare outcome for sure. Man, these pills. Explosive diarrhea, admittedly not quite as bad as some of its competition, and actually, we managed to tactically take out a couple of guys there. A Tupperware full of guys, roughly. That's what we use as a measurement up here in Canada because we're very, very passionate about food storage and safety. If you could perhaps pop up, that would be nice. And this is like the perfect run. Like, you can't make this run bad now. Except for a run reroll, so I shouldn't, like, dare the game to make it bad. However, you might as well just make it out of control good. It's already there, but if you could perhaps give me, like, you know, full guppy, and then I don't even want brimstone because I'm enjoying our weird-ass tier effects here. But, you know, just more high damage. Death's Touch, maybe. All of the Holy Spirit items, not just this one. The soul. Oh, no keys. Alright, well, that's a real problem. Hopefully we manage to sort that out. I also love how Dead Onion, more like that onion, actually gives you spectral tears as well. It's not spoken about that much, but it's actually, you know, a pretty nice effect, all things considered. Oh, give me Spoonbender as well. Look at this ungrateful asshole asking for like 10 more items, and the game has already given him a game-winning run pretty easily within his grasp. I didn't realize how much of a shortcut like Abaddon and Dead Onion are to really high damage success here. Like, normally when you think about like getting 2 items that'll win you the run, you're like, okay, the Magic Mushroom Death's Touch, or like Brimstone Magic Mushroom, or something like that. This is like, sorry, you want Dead Onion? Abaddon I can understand, but you want Dead Onion? Yeah, man, there you go. I'll sacrifice a Spirit Heart just to get some more speed upgrades in the future. I don't think this is going to be a secret room. That sentence made no sense, by the way. But I figured we'd check for it at least, just on the off chance it was, and we could get to our item room right away. Obviously ended up not working out. That's okay. Tell you what, we'll not go to one item room, and then our other item room can be Polyphemus. I think that's only fair. Okay, maybe not Polyphemus. I'll accept Capricorn as a reasonable substitute. Let's go back. I'm a little tempted, admittedly, to go to our shop instead and maybe get another key, but I guess we don't quite have the money for that yet. You know what? That totally could have been the secret room. I take back my earlier "that sentence doesn't make much sense" discussion that I had with myself. There's a second key. Okay, so both item rooms are on the table right now. If we wanted to do boss rush, which I have no problem like actually killing all the bosses, I think, although I would love to actually be able to spawn our own flies instead of just 3 per room by that point. Ouija board immediately, I regret talking about Spectral Tears because I probably willed that into existence and it's quite literally useless for us, I feel. But yeah, if we want to do boss rush, we want to be out of this floor within the next 6 minutes. I don't know about you guys, but I'm fairly confident that we'll be able to swing that. Oh, okay, we managed to make it happen there. I'm a little surprised. Yeah, 1 bomb for a rune is awesome. Please be a Yarrow rune. Give me something to hold on to. Perthrow is actually awesome as well. We can't fly yet, even though it feels like we can because we got kind of some of the hallmarks of a guppy run. I'll blow this up and try to open it up. Maybe we can get Fate. But yeah, the Perthrow rune, I could use it to reroll a Deal with the Devil. Oh my god. Cricket's head. I could use it to reroll a Deal with the Devil, or I could use it to reroll if we get another spacebar item, like reroll Guppy's head if we wanted to. I'm not sure. I'd have to think about that when the situation presented itself, but it's a theoretical possibility, you know? Very easy fight. We'll take the HP in the hopes of trading it away pretty much immediately here. And this will be a good test, us against Mega Fatty. We've got Abaddon and Cricket's Head already, so I'm feeling pretty solid about the damage output that we're probably going to be able to put up here. And he is straight up deceased already. We might want to reroll that, actually. Actually, we might want to reroll this. We'll see what we get here. Lump of Coal we take. Krampus's Head is a Perthrow. And that is what we're going to do. And Rotten Baby is going to be a nice little helper for flies as well. That is actually quite nice. Alright, so we're still only at 9 minutes here, crazily enough. This is not necessarily the last room I want to go to on this floor. X-ray goggles is actually pretty awesome. Hoping for maybe second secret rooms that have Joker cards in them somehow. I mean, maybe that's a little bit of wishful thinking on my part, but you know, I like to dream big here. It's working out pretty well for us on this run. Yet another key. Got to be a shop. Whoa, this shop's got to be over there. Wow, long distance. You don't need to worry about it, Tomo. Daddy's at work right now. I'm trying to hit up every room on the way because, quite frankly, we have the time for it. And also, I'm trying to make sure that I can actually hit the second secret room if it's available. Which, there's no reason it shouldn't be. We don't actually need to hit every room, but we need to hit, like, you know, every terminal room. And there we go. Do we want to spend a key when we don't have any bombs? And we don't... Nah, I don't think we do. Even though I just came all the way back up here. That's okay. The reason I don't want to do that is because we're low on keys. And we don't have enough money. And we don't... to buy something conceivably. And we don't have... any bombs to blow up our donation machine with. I'm actually very, very tempted. What's this? Are you a wizard? Very, very tempted to open that golden chest, strangely enough. I'm not going to do it, but if you're playing at home, let me know what it is. We'll head down. I'm going to mute my mic for a sec. I got to cough a little bit. My apologies. Alright, hopefully that's a little better. Happens every time I get sick and then record a lot, which is probably a sign that I should probably not record so much when I'm under the weather. It's not like I'm actually undergoing like a serious illness right now. It's just throat's a little bit sore. I've been talking too much. And it doesn't even hurt. It just comes on all of a sudden and is like, by the way, you've eroded like all the mucus in your throat lining. So this will probably be the last video I record today. Which doesn't matter if you're watching this because it'll actually be like the... There'll be a backlog, let's put it that way. Is there a secret room attached to that room that I missed out on? There totally is. Didn't show up on the map properly. Counterfeit Penny is literally better, but I like Wiggle Worm because it's strange. We found our shop again. With, again, not really that much impetus to go to it. Kind of like, usually like one-room charge items are not very good with the battery charges that you find. You're like, oh, what do I want like another Tammy's Head charge for when I've already killed the enemies on the room? However, like a double Guppy's Head is actually kind of nice. It's not the same as like a double Satanic Bible or anything like that, but it's pretty good bonus to have if your flies are already doing a lot of damage. Can't believe I have to check this 11 minutes into the run, but no, we are not on Necropolis 2. Okay. Hopefully, again, another deal with the devil here. We don't necessarily deserve one, but I would still like to have one. And Mask of Infamy should be a straight-up cakewalk, because we have Spectral and Piercing Tears. No deal with the devil, kind of as expected. But Synth Oil, a nice pickup, and the range upgrade actually will help us out a lot here with the inherent problems with Dead Onion. That time, I meant to walk over that spike, but what I forgot is that I can't fly. I don't know why, my run feels like I'm flying right now. Quarter now immediately makes the shops worthwhile. There's definitely no question about that. At least no question theoretically. We could be fighting greed, which would be a little bit less than worthwhile. I'm gonna try this. I got a good feeling about these two. Awaz rune, huh? Just pop that right away. You know what? That was a bad play. I could have used that to maybe get out of a boss rush. I hadn't really considered that. That's alright. You live and learn. I had like basically like conditioning to tell me that the only good reason to use an AWAS rune is to try to find a black market, but that's not necessarily true. And we're really clearing out these floors super quickly. We're gonna have like a 7.5 minute advantage if we want to do boss rush, which honestly, with Rotten Baby spawning some really high damage flies, I think I'll probably want to try that. Hopefully we get a deal with the devil to allow us to take advantage of permanent Polaroid invincibility just before that, and Super Sloth maybe with like Bob's Curse. I don't know what Super Sloth can actually give us. The devil card is actually really good for a boss rush room if we're gonna, you know, give it our all. Let's hope for, I don't really want Counterfeit Penny. Let's hope for Mom's Key, or Hive Mind. Hive Mind in particular, I guess. Okay, I'll take BFF. And I'll take, there's options, and I'll take the bomb, and we'll pop this bomb down like right here, and hopefully get 4 tarot cards. Well, we got a black card out of it, which is better than paying 5 cents for a spirit heart, I guess. BFF is gonna make, like, I don't know if it actually makes the flies do more damage, but it is gonna make Demon Baby do more damage, and any familiars that we get in the future will deal more damage, which is nice, and then there's options. It's only gonna help us out really on 1 more floor, but that's still pretty good. Isaac's room is probably like a 60% chance of a crawl space / black market. Costs us 3 bombs, which is a little annoying. I've really started to rethink how I value crawl spaces and black markets. I actually don't think they're well, black markets are consistently pretty good, but crawl spaces are consistently kind of disappointing. So I don't really care. I mean, when I get one by accident, of course you're gonna go to it, but 3 bombs for it, I'm not gonna sweat it too much if we actually find ourselves unable to do it. But I hope that we're able to do it just so we can, you know, answer that question of what's inside of it. Abel, I feel bad, man. Normally you would probably not be getting shit on this hard, this early in a run. But we started with a pretty good Eden seed here, and it just kind of steamrolled from there. The Abel pickup I'm not a huge fan of course, but we also did get BFF on the last floor, which makes it slightly better. We could possibly use the tower card to get into Isaac's room, but I'm not going to worry about that strategically speaking, because I think there's a pretty good chance I forget the devil card. If I forget the devil card, I could get hit like 6 or 7 times on the boss rush. Assuming we do it, which is still a bit of a question mark. I'll take an Eternal Heart, that doesn't bother me. I can't rely on necessarily getting a deal with the devil on this mom fight anyway. I would like to rely on it, but I can't necessarily. Samson's Chain, acceptable. Allowing us to break a lot of skulls and maybe get a teleportation card so I don't have to fight the bosses unless I want to get that second item. But I think I'll go for it. I know I keep saying that over and over, but I think I'll go for it though. Did you hear? Now we have 1 bomb. It's a start. I feel like Isaac's room kind of benefits from the same thing that Mega Satan does, where I actually don't think it's actually that interesting. And that's up to, you know, personal preference. I don't think Mega Satan or Isaac's room are necessarily that interesting of mechanics, but because they're rare, anytime they show up, a lot of people are like, oh, you gotta do it, because it doesn't happen that often. I understand that, you know. A lot of people don't really like turkey that much, but they eat it once a year for Thanksgiving because it's ceremony. Those people are crazy, because turkey is delicious. If your turkey's too dry, there's a problem within the cooking method, not within the bird itself. Probably, unless, you know, just brine it, man. It's 2015. We should be brining our poultry. It's my philosophy. It's one of the things I feel most passionately about is a brined bird, who I believe directed The Incredibles, actually. For some reason, I was hoping that was an item, but I think I've got my floor numbers mixed up. All right, with 4 bombs, we'll go check it out. Not 4 bongs. So it's completely different. With 4 bombs, we'll go check out Isaac's room. Then we'll go handle our boss rush shit here. Plenty of time. We cut like 30% off of our run here. So actually a clean room means that it is a crawl space or a black market. It is a black market. We can only take 1 item on it, but that's still pretty great, potentially. Yeah, Mom's Key. That's like the exact item we'd want to take. I don't even want anything else, but because there's a judgment here, I might as well play it. And if it gives me HP back, I'll take something. I guess we'll take the battery here. And I could just leave without taking the Polaroid. That would be a huge mistake, though. Alright, so that actually, you know, for all my shit talking, that actually turned out very, very well. And golden chest, well, any chest at all, actually, right now is going to be very, very good to pick up. We should open every golden chest, even if we don't have a golden key. 17 minutes, shouldn't be a problem. Really hoping for a deal with the devil. In fact, I'm actually regretting, to some extent, taking the battery. Maybe we would have been better off just holding on to our HP and using it on the deal with the devil instead. Yeah, I might end up regretting that quite a lot, actually. Let's see. No, actually, I'm okay with this. I don't need Satanic Bible. I can understand the value of it. Oh, yeah, okay. Death's Touch, pop the devil card. This is a huge get for us. Like, truly insanely good. Our shots were already ridiculous. Our flies are just gonna be so much better now. So far, a little slower than I would have expected. But look at the size of these fucking shots. I mean, largely that's a result of the devil card right now. But holy crap. This is crazy. We got like our own brimstone made up of fucking weed whackers right now. Not damage that I'm very proud of right there. Pretty proud of this run though. I mean, it's not really my call. Like, I didn't make this run, I didn't seed it or anything like that, but I'm very proud of the fact that I happen to be a part of it right now, because I'm not saying history's being made or anything like that, but it's a nice one, that's for sure. I feel bad, little Chad, because you're not even going to get a chance to live your life here. Admittedly, Gertie's kind of holding it down here. I'm a little surprised by how long it's lived. It's a champion Gertie, because we fought a champion mom, but still. That means we should have a champion bloat as well. If I could just kill Monstro too early here, that would make my life so much easier. Yeah, okay, good. Now we don't have to worry about screen-wide lasers. Now our most difficult enemy becomes the bloat, and after that, should be totally fine. I can't wait to see what item we'll get at the end here. Pin is just gonna... Remember earlier when I was like, piercing shots beat pin? Yeah, this is like that times like 1,000. It's actually just kind of disgusting. We might get out of this boss rush room before 20 minutes, which is always like just an extra fuck you to the game. Yeah, that was really bad of me. Again, kind of thought that I could fly, but I didn't, so I died. Well, I didn't die, but I took a little damage. Where's the heart at? It kind of blends in with Curse of Darkness here. Good. And now we're already fighting the horseman. That is ridiculous. Even snagged myself an extra spirit heart there. This is a champion version of death. I don't really like that. Where's War? Oh, there he is. Popped up just in time to be a complete asshole. Thanks a lot. Alright, maybe a bit generous to suggest that we'd be done before 20 minutes. Maybe not, though. Oh, we're totally fine if I could just, yeah, get this thing. Mom's Eye or Teleport. Mom's Eye is technically better and will look interesting. Alright, Curse of the Blind. I hate Curse of the Blind, but if we get some deals with the devil, we'll probably just take them anyway. Should probably look for tinted rocks, but actually when I'm shooting, it makes it very hard to tell. Similarly with like that map in the corner, it was hard to tell, but luckily it transformed there appropriately. All right, to become Guppy on this floor, I would give up like all my HP, except like 3. I mean, I would love to say except 1, but I got to be realistic to some extent, you know. Remember? Oh, there's actually, first off, we have Samson's chains. Secondly, there's a tinted rock here. But I should open all these. Let's see if I can just do it. We're in no rush anymore. I'm a little too slow to use Samson's chains as effectively as I'd like here. There we go. Can't even pick up that one. We have X-ray goggles. So if there had been a secret room, we would have seen it. Actually, we could have saved ourselves some HP there. It's a little short-sighted of me, but that's okay. Hopefully, we'll find our boss room coming up soon. Because again, on this run right now, there's pretty much no chance of failure. All I need is a little bit more offensive potency, and I'll really have nothing to complain about. So feel free to sign me up for that game if you're interested. I could blow that up, but I'd kind of rather save my bombs. Oh, Daddy Longlegs, if I could... I was going to say if I could kill you before you can attack, I'd feel so good. We're going to take left here, Pageant Boy. I have to suggest that that was probably the exact wrong decision. Right side could have been Magic Mush. Knowing this seed, it's actually possible, man. It's a pretty good one. But we're going to win regardless here, and it's yet another one run, and I'm feeling pretty good about that. The game's been extremely kind to us. So here's the deal. Forget Me Now is not useful for us right now, and Guppy's Head is, so I should probably go back and get Guppy's Head for the rest of this floor, but I'm really going to want to use Forget Me Now on the chest. I would have loved to have used it on the last floor, actually, to have a better chance at a deal with the devil, but we could totally use it on the chest to get 4 extra items, which I absolutely will. That's our second secret room already? Seems a little too close to the intro here. Let's see if we can get some red chests here. I'm still holding out just the slightest bit of hope for a Guppy shenanigan here. That was weird. I'll try it anyway. Yeah, there's a spirit heart out of it. It's not like the fight is very difficult so far. Also, I guess I don't really need to be that sad that we got rid of Guppy's Head, considering we have Rotten Baby already, which is going to sort us out pretty nicely. Oh, we can come back here and at least get like 6 more flies out of it. I actually feel like our boss room for some reason is going to be up here, which is now quite clearly wrong. Well, if our donation machine could take it, sure, I'll actually be totally content with this room. I don't care about the money at this point, but if I can get my donation machine up to like 230 even, it's a pretty good, you know, draw. We were up around 200 and something, and then I had a run on stream where I literally took like 150 cents out of it to give myself max HP. That sounds convoluted, but it was, you know, through portable slot on the secret room. Second secret room, which had eternal hearts. And portable slot pays out with whatever kind of heart is typified by the room that you're in, strangely enough. So, yeah, I mean, we're well on our way back up here. I don't know if we're going to hit 999, you know, passively. I might have to put in a little bit more active effort to make it happen, but doesn't really matter. Hasn't really mattered yet, let's put it that way. Might matter when Afterbirth comes out. Afterbirth. First damage I've taken in a long time that I was actually a little surprised by. On Zeus. I mean, it beats the shit out of... I actually, like, actively avoided that penny. That's just scummy. On Zeus, we'll use on... oh, that's pretty good. We'll use it on the cathedral, maybe? Just so we can actually see where we're going. I was really hoping that would be Balls of Steel. We're still fine, though. Bombs? I could use bombs, honestly. Is there a tinted rock on here? I'm trying to find one. Don't see one. Okay. Well, it turns out I was wrong. We actually, like, were totally going in the right direction to begin with there. My mistake. That's alright. Once we use this Anzu's rune, it's going to start moving pretty quickly. We'll know exactly where to go in the cathedral. Then we'll pick up, assuming we have 8 keys, we'll pick up 8 items on the chest. Oh, what? It's a crawl space for blood rights. Still... I still got that little feeling of joy whenever I accidentally find, there's a tinted rock in there, by the way. I see it, I just can't get to it, but a little feeling of joy every time I find a crawl space, because it's like a little hidden secret that not everybody's gonna get. I'll tell you straight up, that was poor play. This is why these guys are like some of my least favorite enemies. I should just keep moving, but, you know, sometimes you're a little slow, you got a big hitbox. You're a real tough cookie with a history of breaking little hearts like the one in me. You're a real tough cookie with a long history of breaking little farts like the one in me. I don't know why that one. Something about breaking farts. Something about the word fart. I'm starting to think that maybe there's some inherent comedy there. Let's head up to the cathedral so I can wipe that from my memory. Wipe that. Wipe. You get it. Alright. On Zeus. We'll check out our curse room. we can do so for free. Hopefully, I mean, at this point, I would still love to get guppy items, but at this point, I would really be content with just some spirit hearts because we're very unlikely to get 2 guppy items from 1 cursed room. Red chest that teleports us to the boss would also be awesome. Teleports us to the boss, I mean, teleports us to the deal with the devil. Okie dokie. Nothing of the sort, clearly. It's gonna be a very fast floor regardless, though. And the sun card is huge, you know, I'll probably use that as a Necronomicon plus compass instead of as full health, but it's a big pickup for us. If there was any risk of us losing this run, that it's probably gone now. Or at least mitigated drastically. And you can see how quickly we're kind of tearing through the chest here. I mean, we're only 26 minutes into the run. And I've been taking my sweet time. Like, the last floor in particular took much longer than it actually needed to. Give me a Joker card. Joker card here. Joker card. Just thinking about a Joker card. Alright, Bob's Rotten Head. Also very good in its own unique way. We have the soul, so I'm going to try to do the thing where I just, like, stand still and sort of, like, hope the shots deviate and their shot speed is not large enough to actually hit us, and it seems to have worked out. Pretty clear to see where our effective range runs out. That's kind of cool. Very bad idea on my part to even go for that, but we managed to make it work. Alright. Not quite the same kind of damage that we've had on recent runs. Like, we can't take out Isaac super quickly. But, you know, only 3 of these, and there was no risk of us taking damage anywhere along those lines, so went totally fine. This is where we go and pop our Forget-Me-Now, and we'll immediately lose it after popping it, which sucks, but especially because we got 2 charges. But these items are pretty good, you know, a damage upgrade. Effectively, Iron Bar is a damage upgrade. Lazarus's Rags is okay. Little Chad's okay. We'll Forget-Me-Now. And we might still hold an inherent charge, I'm not sure. Let's see what we get down here. Cancer, or Pisces, sorry, that's okay. Mom's Bra. Anti-Grav, Dad's Key. Well, shit, maybe we'll fight Mega Satan on this run. Let's pop the Sun card, see where we're at least going here. But actually, if I'm gonna fight Mega Satan, why don't we just do it right now? Like, I mean, I could do some more exploration here. Actually, let's do some more exploration. I don't know what my luck stat is at. I kind of want to see if maybe we can get insanely out of control on this run. Like, I'm digging this. I'm liking that a lot. It's a little ridiculous. Yeah, Daddy Longlegs helps. I appreciate it. Totally viable, I think, to have two Mom's Bra plays. I'm hoping for Tammy's head here. That's probably no secret. I'm not even letting go of these shots. I just want them to stack up and, you know, have the enemies jump into them and see what happens. Oh, give me sand bombs, please. I can't even see what's on the ground here. If you want to give me something, you better give it to me at the start of the room, because after that, things become very, very complicated. It's even hard to find my way through the door. Alright, I'll accept that. I didn't see it, so I can't confirm it, but I'll just assume that you know what you're talking about, hitboxes. Oh, there's a chest. It's not sad bombs, but it's a little chubby. That's, you know, conceivably okay, but probably in actuality pretty much worthless on a run like this, where we're already carried so hard by our existing tiers. Blackheart might come in handy. Just for absurdity's sake, I mean, we should probably fight Blue Baby. Oh, that's gonna... I fucked it up. Should have been able to get through that without taking damage. There we go. Let's see how long we can go before we hit Blue Baby. Oh, we got hit too early because of the Daddy Longlegs interaction and Little Chub. I forgot. Shielded Tears would also be great. I can't even see myself. It makes it surprisingly difficult to dodge. I like how the Blue Baby room was just kind of like it was an room. It was a room where you pause, you have no commentary to give, because we're just so insanely... I mean, we're not even that overpowered. Like, we've had more powerful runs than this, but the way that we're doing the damage is just so ridiculous. Like, if I was a boss in this game, people would walk into my room, and then I would do, like, one attack, and they'd be like, oh, that's bullshit. Like, that's fucked up, man. What are you doing to us, From Software? Oh, man, Fistula is just, like, the perfect enemy to fight right now. We'll just paint a line on the ground. If you cross this line and get hurt, it's your own fault. I know we had a luck downgrade pill, but I'm a little bit surprised, and admittedly, a little bit annoyed that we have not picked up a single item. Actually, that's not true. We did pick up Little Chub. Little Chubby. I really hope I don't die against Mega Satan. I'm just watching our HP kind of dwindle. I know we have 2 Mom's Bra charges, and that's going to help out a lot. And I know we have a decent amount of HP, and we have Lazarus's Rags. I'd really rather not die, though. It's pretty high on my to-do list. Probably should have used Mom's Bra in this room. We'll definitely get a charge before the end, but oh well, I guess it's already done. Your health bar is at 0, man. Like, your health bar disappeared for a minute there. Or maybe it just disappeared because I was walking up here. Yeah, that's actually, now that I think about it, probably exactly what happened. Alright, so you're going to get, like, your own taste right here, and then you're going to get your own flavor, and then we're just going to let him go, and that pretty much got the job done. Is there a Spirit Heart in that other room? I guess not. I tabbed it up to see the bigger map. Man, lots of red hearts. 2 more rooms available. We've already been to our second secret room. Yeah, let's not take too much more damage. It's a theoretical loss. I mean, our tiers are impressive, but they look a little bit more impressive than they actually are. But they're still pretty good. I'm not going to deny that. I love, like, waiting until... It's like demolishing a building or something. Or, like, waiting on the moment to actually release the tiers, and as soon as we let go of the button, it's just like a slow fucking tsunami rolls over them like the end of Deep Impact. Oh, spoilers! Don't spoil a movie that came out in 1998 about an asteroid hitting Earth. Well, I wonder what happens. I don't know how I made that noise with my mouth, but hopefully it doesn't happen again. I didn't see that there was that Spirit Heart until now. Let's head down here. I think we're gonna... Oh, wait, we already did this, right? We gotta go back to the Mega Satan fight. My apologies. What was the other item we have in there? I've already forgotten. How do we get to our... There we go. Oh, it's Dad's key. Lovely. Alright, well, we're frozen for a second here. I don't think I'm going to use the Mom's Bra charges until, oh, I have the soul, so I can be relatively safe up here. I don't think I'm going to use the Mom's Bra charges until, we actually get to the second part of the Mega Satan fight. Because on the first phase, I don't know if he can actually... Like, with the Chaos card, you can kill him quickly and easily. But I think he might not take damage. Like, as soon as you do enough damage, he might just instantly go to the boss phases, like this phase right here. So I'm thinking it's probably a better idea to wait for a minute and just, like, tackle him when it's already, you know, he's a little bit more vulnerable. I can't believe I thought I was going to die against the angel statues. Or not the angel statues specifically, but against Mega Satan in general. Because this is looking like pretty self-evident that we're going to pull out a win here. Dude's face is getting torn up. Alright. Let's just generate as many shots as we can. Get ready. He's in for a bad time, I think. This might be over, like, instantly. I Mom's Bra you, you dick! How is this frozen motherfucker still shooting out so many bullshit attacks? There we go, it's over. That was a really fun run. I had a good time with that. I hope you did as well. If you did, thanks for watching. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, I'll see you next time. I broke my muscle memory. If you enjoyed the video, please like it. Helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'll see you next time. The end.